E rua tau ruru, e rua tau wehe, e rua tau mutu, e rua tau kai. Nau mai haere mai ki ngā marakai o Taranaki. Tēnei te mihi nui ki a koutou katoa.
I'm Erin from Sustainable Taranaki. We're really excited about the Sustainable Backyards Trail this year, featuring 35 gardens. We've also got a bunch of thriving, working, productive gardens with orchards, innovative eco-homes, both rural and urban, so you can see properties really maximising their space for productive growing. So we're at one of our featured gardens on the trail this year with Greenbridge, and we're really excited for you to come and see their property on the trail.
Hi there, I'm Bina Denton and this is
Daniel Woolley.
And this is our property, but it's also our Greenbridge demonstration site. We bought the property about 9 years ago, but didn't start developing it till about 7 years ago. And when we bought it, it was a bare piece of, it's a 10-acre block, and it was a bare piece of eroded pastoral landscape. And it needed a lot of work, and we chose it because we wanted a challenge.
Prior to that, we'd already had I'd had over a decade experience designing, project managing property work, and we'd already retrained in permaculture, so we thought we had quite a lot of knowledge, and it was still very difficult. And it was going through that process ourselves and realising that even with the knowledge, filtering through all the greenwash that's around was the challenge, and that's where the name Greenbridge came from, a bridge to finding things that were sustainable.
We've aimed for a kind of a woodland approach where about 70% of the landscape is covered in vegetation of some sort, whether that's orchards, food forests, shelter belts, high value forestry,
Kiwi2 bush,
Kiwi2 covenanted bush. Our orchard has around 100 fruit and nut and berry trees, so that's enough to feed about 3 families. The unique features of the site is that we have all the black and grey water system and discharges its nutrients. It's processed in a wormerator and a slaterator, and then those nutrients are fed downhill and they feed the orchard.
So Greenbridge is a multidisciplined design business doing healthy homes, regenerative landscapes, and working on larger resilient community projects.
Greenbridge is an impact enterprise, so that means that we trade in business that does good, and we also support other, I guess you would say, charitable trusts or like-minded businesses that share similar values, and we've supported the Backyards Trail right from its inception, from the very first year that it's done. This year we're also in the trail. Probably one of my favourite topics is trees in the landscape, so we'll cover all sorts of things there. Shelter, what sort of shelter, the different types of species, high value forestry. One of the things that I've noticed about hosts that participate in the Sustainable Backyards Trail is they're really passionate about sustainability and about sharing their knowledge.
Look forward to seeing you at all our beautiful gardens on the trail this year. You can find more information about our gardens and our tours on the Sustainable Backyards website, sustainablebackyards.org.nz, or like our Facebook page.
Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.